What's up, everyone? I'm going to do a talk with you guys. There seems to be this mindset that I guess people look a certain type of way. They don't feel. What's up, Mo? They don't feel. They don't suffer. They don't have certain problems. There's not certain issues or things going on with them, and I don't think that's true. I want to, you know, I got to be real with y'all, but I hear a lot of these. I hear a lot of these talking points from a lot of people about stuff, you know, and they got a lot of stuff going on with them. They have a lot of things going on with them that they battle, and we have to have a reality check that there's a lot of sick people. Now, some people believe that just because you're beautiful or you have money or um, you have certain access, there's no problems. There's nothing wrong with you. That's not true. Those are some of the most damaged and broken people I've ever met in my life. Y'all see this woman right here? Beautiful woman, isn't she? Beautiful woman. Successful. Highly accomplished. Hold on. Hold on. I can tell you right now, and I do apologize about that. That you're looking at the tabloids, and I just wanted to show this to you. That depression does not come, or suicide does not have an age, a gender, a certain specification. Doesn't really matter. I hear all this colorism talk, all these talking points that people believe that other people have it better than what they really do. You know, well, of course, if she's a light skinned girl, well, guess what? She's a light skinned woman. Y'all thought that she had a better vantage point. Y'all truly don't know what's going on. This woman went to the top of a. This woman went 60 floors up and jumped out of a building and splattered and busted her brain. It don't always have to be a conspiracy. I've seen women who do cuts on themselves look beautiful. No, you think they have the money, all the assets and everything, yet they still slice themselves up, do drugs and whatever kind of thing to deal with the pain. I watch women who have all the other girls on their side and on their team be the most popular girl, but actually be the most loneliest girl deep down inside. We have this talking point that we believe that these women have everything together. Yet we can see and look at from social media itself that a lot of them really don't. Doesn't matter the amount of money, doesn't matter the positioning or the race or color, these women are self-destructing. Some of them are killing themselves. Actually, a good portion of them are killing themselves, killing their own children, doing whatever type of bodily harm just to escape the pain, even if it means their own destruction. And as I look at this woman, a lot of people would like to believe, respectfully, that there's no way she would have taken her life. That somehow, one way or the other, somebody had to want to get rid of her. Maybe she was on to something. See, we would want to believe that, you know, it had to be something. She had too much going for her. We always say this about the popular girl. Why would she take her life? Versus, the ugly Betty, or whatever type of chick. Depression does not have an age, a color, a height, or any type of specifications. And we know that these women are definitely facing a lot of depression. Does not matter about the amount of money that they have. Taraji P, as well as other women, have proven that despite the amount of money that they have, they still have a whole assortment of depression. Even to the point where, rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse OD'd, did a bunch of pills and swallowed a bunch of alcohol and died. This is happening. Excuse me. We will see more of this happen. And it will probably be more frequent. There is a big disconnect. There is a big disconnect for a lot of women. That they believe that depending on what kind of clothes they buy, what kind of hair they have, what kind of man that they get, you don't think that they listen, a woman can have a whole family and still be mentally distraught and still take her own life. I don't know why we think these notions of what we believe are happily ever after, they're not necessarily true. They're not. And as we look at this now, man, I'm telling you, they can also do that, man. Also, they don't know how to produce money. I don't know where that come from, but that's weird. There's a lot of women that are multimillionaires, rich and successful. Having money don't mean you're not miserable. Having success in certain positions in your life don't mean that you're not alone. They get from us. Okay. Get on my chat. I don't got time. I'm talking serious and people coming in saying stupid stuff. That's that notion that of stupidity. This is why we can't have these serious talks about mental health and issues. We have it where a woman, a highly successful lawyer, one of the Mrs. Americas, literally threw herself out of a 60 floor. Some of y'all don't even have the courage to throw yourselves out of a 10 story, let alone jump off of the back of a truck. This woman pushed herself to that metal. She was dealing with some things. There's a lot of mental health damage going on with a lot of these women. We know that these women are not mentally all there. And no amount of drinking, alcohol, sex, men, women, popularity, it's going to face the damage that a lot of these women have going on. That's why I say a lot of them are broken. I used to think that too. What could be wrong with a pretty girl? Beautiful, successful woman. They don't got no problems. Everything is grand in their life. But then I started seeing from my own two eyes that they are just as jacked up as anybody else. Yo, we got a serious problem, man, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it. You talk about it, you soft. Now I'm always here for talking about men have mental health issues greatly. But I'm also here for talking about and acknowledging, see, because a lot of men think that women got it so good, but they don't. Y'all are probably and most likely are going to see more women commit suicide. I'm looking at and reading her story, but I wanted to find out where was it that she had some type of thing where people, women who jumped off high rise, identified as Miss USA. A woman who leaked from her death from a midtown high rise Sunday, former Miss USA. Um, that's how far she leapt, y'all. Way up there. Let me show you that again. She jumped from way up there. She lived on the 29th floor of that building. She wasn't no bum. She wasn't none of them. You couldn't just be no any old body to think y'all getting close to her. Way up there, man. All the way right down there, right there, right there. That's where she landed. Y'all, that woman was dealing with some demons, man. This woman who left from her death, Midtown, Miss USA, Chelsea, Christ, law enforcement sources told the Post shortly before she jumped. Chris posted on her Instagram page, "May this day bring you rest in peace." The 2019 pageant winner and 30-year-old woman. She was only 30 years old, y'all. She wasn't even that old. 30 years old, she wasn't even that old. She hadn't done anything. She hadn't even lived really. She hadn't got to do anything. Here she is right here. 30-year-old jumped from a luxury 60-story Orion building at 350. What's going on? Hang on. Come on now. Don't see all the ads. I ain't care for all these ads. But yeah, she jumped from that 350 around 7:15 a.m. and was found dead in the street. Below, sources said, in devastation and great sorrow, we share the passing of our beloved Chelsea, the former beauty queen. Family said in a state Sunday, her great light was one that inspired others around the world. Her beauty and strength, she cared and loved. She laughed and shined. Come on, y'all. What are we talking about? She embodied and served others, whether through her work as an attorney, fighting for social justice as Miss USA and a host of on Extra. So she was also on. She was also on at Star Power. She also on TV on Extra. Her family said, but most importantly, as a daughter, sister, mentor, and colleague, we know her impact. Like, this woman wasn't nobody. She was a somebody. Yo, man, I'm trying to tell y'all people, man. And I agree, Amnika. Suicide is spreading, and like people think, well, because certain people look a certain type of way or have a certain type of thing going for them, that there's no way that there could be anything wrong. That's not true, man. That's not true. People go through stuff all the time. Y'all think it's just fat people that go through stuff? Y'all think it's just dark skinned women that go through things? You sometimes issues don't show outwardly. Sometimes problems are not just straight up front right in your face. What's up, Jermaine? We like to believe that women do not have issues, that this type of woman, Miss USA, could never have a problem. But that's not true. Kristen, who lived on the ninth floor of the building, was alone when she jumped and was last seen on her 29th floor terrace. Sources said left behind a note saying she wanted to leave everything to her mother, a former pageant competitor herself, who was crowned Miss North Carolina in 2002. The note didn't include motive for Christian actions. Sources said not only beautiful, she was smart. She was a lawyer. A police source said Chris has a life that anyone would be jealous. It's so sad. She jumped from way up there, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And this is not the first time we've been seeing a lot of women who we think got it all together push themselves to this mantle. And we will see more. Mothers, daughters, aunties, nieces, friends, wives. We will see more that will go past this mantle, past this threshold. Hopefully we can get to them before they get this far down the road. We got to start paying attention to the signs. Start asking the questions. Start picking up, checking on these people. And I know y'all say, "Well, what about the men?" Well, we understand. Yes, I know. I've been talking about the men for a long time. I'm also addressing the women. And this is a problem. We don't get the help that we need. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's all I gotta say, man. I ain't want to be too long. I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. Like it's deeper than that, man. It's a lot deeper, and y'all be very mindful. Watch this. Watch this. Like I said, you can put in these kind of things. They're all over. Put them in Google. There she is, right there. So you'll probably see more of these type of things happen, man. Hopefully, we can start catching them. Hopefully, we can start catching these type of things, man. They're going to be a lot more. We're going to start seeing a lot more people with mental health issues, mainly a lot of women. Y'all wonder why a lot of these women are doing what they're doing on social media. A lot of them are not mentally all there. Some of them are mentally sick. It's not about the IG girls. Y'all remember this? Hang on, let me see. Hang on. I think I'll be able to talk about this. Y'all remember this girl? Hang on. Y'all remember this. Get in where you fit in. No, that's true. Get in where you fit in. I remember this right here. Y'all remember this girl right here? She was at the top of the world. Then all of a sudden, we started seeing her in the bedroom, in her in a towel, naked. We can keep on pulling up a lot of these. I don't know these. Like I said, boom. Go back over here. Now we got these women. Listen, y'all. I'm telling y'all, a lot of successful women are definitely taking themselves out of the picture. Do not think women that chase beauty and fame do not have issues. I agree, Datu. Get help. Some people don't want to be honest and go get help. But yes, y'all should definitely go get help. Sometimes take a break and say, "Yo, I need help." And for me, as a veteran, I could tell you I've been there where I didn't want to go get help. I had to learn how to humble myself. Y'all don't feel ashamed in getting help. Just trying to let y'all know, man, that doesn't make you weak. Just because you're successful, just because you got the money, you have a man, you got all this stuff, ladies, that don't mean you don't need help. I'll see you guys later, man. Y'all take care of yourself. BMT out.